So, of course, reuse your water. Water is key. RO water, do people use it? Yeah, they use it. It's just it's wasteful to water, and it's also not living when it's done. So like an RO water is probably the most like inert thing you could actually even barely call it water. It's like, so we're trying to have minerals in the water. We're trying to have like organisms. If you had RO water, I'd probably want to put something like C90 in it, or some kind of little pinch of like C90 is a type of salt from the ocean, so you'd have all the organisms and all of the.
And somebody's asking here what the difference is between C90 and Baja Gold salt. I actually don't know.
Baja Gold.
All you have to do is, the reason why we say C90 is because it's a company, it's a brand name. It really doesn't matter what the brand name is. What you're looking for is 90, the 86 trace minerals, 84 trace minerals with the 6 rare earth elements. That's what you're looking for. It doesn't matter what company or brand it is, because we know that Himalayan earth salt usually is between 12 and 17 minerals. And then sea salt maybe only 6 to 9 minerals. But we're getting
actual dehydrated seawater sea salt is really different than sea salt that you buy at the store.
Yeah.
And of course, there's the iodized salt, which is death salt for you, of course. The most important questions we have farmers ask is, number one, is there a toxicity report for your input that you're bringing into your farm? Is there a toxicity report? So if you're getting salt from the ocean, you would need to know that ocean water was clean, because it's not like you're just going to go to any beach in the world and just start dehydrating water and using the salt. That could be horrible. There could be who knows what's in that. So you have to have a top, and that C90, at cagra.com, they do that, and they have all kinds of and also human grade testing. Human grade.
This is important, people.
So we can buy herbs for use, and this is a terrible word that they use, for use in organic agriculture, like OMRI. That is not a certification, nor is it an actual test. What they're saying is, hey, this can work in organic farming, and we don't necessarily have tested everything in it. There could be a loophole in there where a chemical was used.
Well, there's definitely a loophole, because we know that alfalfa can be used in organic certification. But if it has a shit ton of glyphosate on it, then maybe you wouldn't want to use it. That's the difference between an organic certification and an OMRI registry. OMRI is saying this can possibly be used, but we're not testing it.
Well, they're also like saying this is probably better than a horrible product, but I don't know. So anyway, our main point is, if you're like, say, a large scale farmer and you're buying inputs because you're making your soil, 100% have it independently tested, toxicity at a farm, and make sure that glyphosate and other things are included in that, because often there'll be a 28 chemical report on toxicity, and glyphosate will not be on there.
Yeah, they don't test for glyphosate because it's healthy.
That's not okay, right?
No, because it's everywhere. It's fucking everywhere.
Actually, it's hard to find, And so for the first time in the last 5 years, we're getting like 0.001 for glyphosate in the cleanest of alfalfa that you can totally find in America.
That's not good enough for us, so we have to find cleaner. It's getting harder and harder and harder. This is how hard it is, guys. A test done on 100 lactating women in Oregon, testing breast milk. All 100 women had dangerous levels of glyphosate in their breast milk.